Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Probably the next 3 or 4 part episode here because it is June and we're about to hit July and we got a lot of stuff going on in July. Again, there's a second July that has a lot of stuff going on. So in July, we're going to have to harvest our canola. In July, we're going to have to harvest our oats. So we got 2 harvest deals to go through. If we go over this way, past our goats here, our grass is also going to be ready to harvest in July. So there's a lot of stuff to do. Now, do we want to take out another loan? If we take out another loan, we'll be able to probably buy another MacDon at least. Huh. Interesting. Okay. So if we let's see, let's do some calculations. How much is it going to be for us to buy another MacDon and Swather? So if we do, so we're going to have to spend, we're going to have to do some deals here. So if we, yeah, we want the 1240 Michelin tires. So 170,000 plus we're going to need one of these, which is the deal to harvest with. This is for the harvester. That's an interesting thought. It would make our harvester pull like a heavy duty though. So we could just pass on buying a MacDon, buy one of these for our harvester. But then as soon as we get finished with the harvester, we got to start using this as well. So we would have to pay 97,000 for that. Buying another one of these. And yes, we want the transport wheels. Oh. 100,000 because we want the transport wheels. That's 270,000. For another head. Or we could not purchase that and just buy the MacDon itself. Because we do have 2 heads. We got one for grass and one for harvest. We would have to buy 3 of them if we wanted to do all of it at once, and there's no way we're going to do that. So we don't need this harvester actually. We just need 170,000 for the MacDon. That way we can both do grass and harvest the other at the same time. Okay. Yeah, about actually all we really need to do is purchase one of these. So we would just need 170,000. All right. I'll 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 bite. We should have bought it when it was on sale before. Should have bought it when it was on sale before. All right, so we need to get 170,000. 170,000. Michelin, it's on the M1240. All right. Purchase. Okay. That's about all we need to do. So since this one's right here, we're going to go ahead and get this one to be doing this over here. Well, I need to go and get the other one anyway, because I need it to come and pick up the header for going and getting the, going to do the oats next. You know what? Let's go ahead and deliver all the equipment up. We're going to do the oats first because it's going to be our first time ever harvesting the oats. I know it's no different than the wheat and the barley and stuff like that, but we'll just go ahead and do it up there. Get it up there to harvest. There's no... We don't do soybeans. No, that's not until October. Okay. Gonna have to flip it around. It comes pre in this position, which is a little bit weird. You think it would come... You think it would come in transport position first. Because this is transport position where you hook up to your header trailer. The other's your harvesting position. I wonder if that's a bug or not. I mean, it could not be. I don't know how it's normally supposed to go. But I figure this is supposed to be like the driving mode due to being able to transport your header. Okay. We'll get this over here and ready for... Whoops. There we go. Get this ready for grass work tomorrow. Might as well just get it in spot. So let's see. We're going to need this. And we're going to need to hook this up to the tipper trailers. This button, click here, set destination. You get this up there as well. Doesn't need the corn header, so we'll take this header. Yep, 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 yep. Okay. I kind of figured. Can it even go underneath this thing? I don't. Okay, it can. See, that's the thing. The thing thinks they play in it for tractors, is why. If there's anything like that on the deal, it's gonna do that. Kind of figured he would. That's why I'm going to drive this one myself. Okay, so now we need this one as well. And we need to get our forage wagon and get that hooked up and taken up there. We're not completely done. We gotta get something else up there as well. We gotta get our fertilizer up there, so we have a little bit more than we can transport in one go. They're gonna take the main road between 17 and 16, so we'll take this secondary road here. I hope that thing don't get stuck. It's going into back ways, just like the tractors. Yep, our fence has been delivered. I'm gonna see if I can come out between 41 and 40 near our fence. Hopefully that'll keep us out of the way of all the others. 42 and 41. I guess it should say. Is it gonna hit it? Here comes a Vultra. Go. Alright. So let's get into this one. So we don't really need this one for... This is going to be the last thing we do. One of the last things we do. It's not going to be the last thing. Last thing we're going to do is fertilize. But this is the next to last thing we do. This is for picking up the straw. So I'm just going to pull this up here. And drop it off. Send it back to the farm. It's going to pick up our fertilizer. This is our tipper trailer, which is going to hold all of our product here. Stir for after we swath it. An interesting thought has occurred to me. Let's see. Ah, so it's right here. Okay. I was wondering if there was a spot that was supposed to be kind of like your entrance, and that's it right there. So we have to get out to the road. Alright, so yeah, it is that side. Okay. So let me pull forward here. Disconnect. Pull forward. Stop. Flip around driving mode. Unfold it. Unfold the header. Okay, and that's ready for tomorrow. Got our machine harvest ready for tomorrow. Got our pickup ready for tomorrow. Got our holding crops for tomorrow. Okay, all that's left is to get our Valtra here. Over here and grab our fertilizer to take up there tomorrow. Hmm. Need to make a pit stop real quick. I do need to check on gas for all the vehicles, just in case, I guess. A little bit of a wheelie. Alright, so let's see. Gas is fine here. Gas is fine there. Yeah, gas is fine there. Well, this should be fine because we just bought that one. And gas is fine there. Yep. So this is the lowest one and it'll be fine. Okay. It used to not be this bad. I don't know what happened, but all of a sudden it just started doing this. Transporting across on the boat. Not sure why. That one just passed by, so that got through before we came over here. Almost forgot. That's not actually a pass through. Looks like it would be, but it's not. Pretty sure that hole's just decoration. It's not actually there. It's going to be used on the fence because it holds it better. Especially will with now with its weight. Little bumpy back there. We have the thin tires, so even if we had um, if we had crop destruction on, we wouldn't have destroyed them because they were thin tires. All right, that's everything delivered up here. We got our swather, we got our pickupper after our swathing, our harvester. We got this to pick up the straw afterwards. We got the fent over there with their tipper trailers to hold all the crop, and our fertilizers over there. So we're pretty much good to go on this thing. I'm probably going to put oat back in it, but it depends on how I want to do the once I harvest these, how I want to do it, because I'm still thinking of combining all these fields and making them one big field. But yeah, it just depends on what I feel like planting then. We could plant corn in all of it and try a big old deal of corn silage if we think, excuse me, if we think we can get a forage harvester by the time next year rolls around for harvesting it. We might be able to. It just depends because forage harvesters are expensive. They're even more expensive than the combine harvesters. If you take a look, they're right underneath combine. So we would need at least 469 500 to get this, and then we would need another at least 8400, 84 500 to get the smallest forage head we could get. That's only populars. The John Deere has these. Then we have the class, which uses these. Then the big crone here. Probably go with the Fent. There is a chance you could use this, but the problem with this one is sometimes it doesn't work. It only works on these stuff, so it doesn't work on things. We could try putting it on. Um, we could try putting this on the front of it. So what the way this works is you attach this to the front of your tractor, right? Like a Fent 900 Vario. And then you put this on front of that, but you're also going to need a weight on the back to hold yourself down, maybe. If not, you can pull a trailer behind you. So this is supposed to be able to do the job of these things in tractor form. The problem is sometimes for some reason they just do not work. I don't know why. Um, they just don't work for some reason. We can try it out to see if we can get it to work. Um, but sometimes I've seen where it doesn't work before, so all right, so let me go ahead and save. Sleep. All right. And what's at the store here? Disc Harrow. And our our Drick Cedar as well. Yeah, we don't need that. All right, our old Direct Cedar. All right, so let's check. So we got things to do. Let's get our grass harvest going. And we got some goat stuff that we got to get move around. Yeah, there's going to be a lot to do today. All right, turn this on. Move forward so it's over the field. Hire a worker. And there you go. Get in my truck because I want to go ahead and get the at least the goat milk in there so it'd be processing while we're working today. Even though we're going to be working at half time. Did I forgot to feed them, didn't I? Is why. Yeah, they have no food. That's why they didn't produce anything. Oh boy. Yeah, that's my fault. Okay, so they have no food. I can fix that real quick. I'm wondering if that's possible for me to do that in this. I don't think so. I don't think this possible. I don't think that's a typical holder. I don't think it's a tipper trailer thing. I don't think we can do that. Didn't think so. I figured I'd give it a shot. Okay. But I can do that other thing though. I can maybe do this over here if this hooks up to this. Okay, it won't hook up to it. If I raise it as high as it goes, even then it won't do it. Okay. Okay. Hmm. Um. Does it have to be a 3-point link, or would it be able to hook up back to this thing? I'm wondering if the truck is like too small or something. It might be that it has to have a 3-point link to be able to do it, to hook up. Yeah, okay, so it needs a 3-point link to hook up, unfortunately. Okay, so I need a 3-point link to hook up to that. I don't have anything here to do that. All right. So what I'm going to have to do, this is not going to be needed for a while. So this can go back and feed the cows. And it's ready to harvest, and we should get 59,830 liters before swathing. So I should have just went this way. Yeah, I wasn't expecting me to forget I need to feed cows. Wasn't expecting that. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do this as a deal here. Choose this, set the destination. go. We're working. It's 8:05. It's been actually 10 real life minutes. leave that there because we'll have to make sure we fill it up with it later. Alright, so get this thing and deliver it back up here. Can you harvest them here? It must be off, huh? The size must be off a little bit since we have to do this. Okay, well, if we do this little tiny section here, we'll then probably be able to harvest the rest of it all at once. We shouldn't have any other tiny sections, I guess. Got that little bit extra width in the field. Huh. I didn't push anything. I don't know why it went offline, but it did. I noticed it does that sometimes on my field number 2. It looks like the line continues, but there's just that little tiny break in the line, and if you're not paying attention, it will just unhook you. Yeah. I was kind of wondering if it hit the pole. We do have a big header on here, so. Probably about another 3 passes, maybe 4. Oh, it's a lot more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there's going to be at least 6 more passes. It's a big field. We only just got getting past the halfway point. this one. And here we are. The end of swathing at any rate. Now we gotta pick up, now we gotta use the harvester to pick up our grain. All right, so that's the end of this episode. Next time when we come back, we'll get into our John Deere harvester and pick it all up and see how much grain we got. So I want to thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world. Bye.